Hi everyone, this is a very short and brief introduction to scenes in Flash animation. As you know, we have been already working in scene 1, and here I have an animation which has sound, it has motion tweens, and it has organized layers. I also have a library with some characters. Here I have a car, and here I have a shark. Let's go into the shark character. Oh, how boring! My shark just has one layer. There's my shark. Oh, how terribly boring. I'm just going to remake this. That's shark. I'm just going to... Very sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do this in this video, but I'm going to, because I'm not satisfied. I'm going to cut out the eye, Control X. I'm going to fill that in with blue. Let's use the eyedropper tool. Select that blue color and fill it into that area. Brilliant. Now I'm going to make a new layer called eye, and I'm just going to paste Control V the eye back. Let's just move it into place. I'm now going to select that eye, and I'm going to convert it into a symbol. Okay, that's just off the screencast, so I'll just bring that down. I'm just going to select the eye again, and I'm going to convert it into a symbol called eye. Now let's double click on that. As you can see, it's in the library, but I'm going to double click on it, and I'm now inside the iMovie clip. And again, we have a new timeline. Let's call this eye, and at the start of the eye character, it looks like that. After 5 frames, I'm going to F6, and I'm going to just pull it down to make it look like he's kind of blinking. And it's going to stay like that for a few frames. F5. So there's my blinking eye. Brilliant. Let's go back to scene 1, and I'm just going to zoom out. So now when I play my movie, hopefully we will see a... Okay, it's going very quickly. Let's change the frame rate. Modify, document. I'm going to change the frame rate to 2, just so I can see what's happening. That's all. Control Enter. Okay, that does affect the sound, by the way, so don't worry about that. We'll get back to that later. Hopefully we're going to see a blinking eye. Oh, brilliant. So changing the frame rate does affect the sound. Okay, brilliant. Now today, all we're going to do is very quickly look at how to introduce a new scene. Insert scene. Brilliant. Now this scene is going to be my intro scene. All I'm going to have is my shark on the shark layer. Let's just make a new layer. This is scene 2. Here is a shark layer. Let's just rotate that around. Brilliant. Okay, we'll make a new layer. I'm just going to call this title, and I'm going to call my movie The Silly Shark. Brilliant. And let's just go to the properties window, and I can change the size of that text and the color of the text. So there's my movie. I'm going to call it The Silly Shark, and this scene is going to be 30 frames long. F5. Nothing's changing. I just want that to stay for 30 frames. I'm just going to change my frame rate back to 24. Okay. And I'm going to test my movie. No, wait a minute. No, I want that to be at the beginning. What? Let's go to Window, Other Panels, Scene. This brings up the Scene panel, and I'm going to drag Scene 2 to be the first scene. So I'm reordering the scenes. I can also delete scenes and do some other things. But I'm just going to make scene 2 the first scene in the movie. Control Enter. Ding dong ding dong. And let's insert a new scene. And this one's just going to be the end. And I want that message to stay on the screen for 50 frames. F5. Now this is scene 3, so this is going to be at the end of the movie. This is the final scene. Control Enter. The end. Okay? So that's just a quick introduction for how to introduce new scenes into your animation. You can stop watching now if you want, really up to you. If I'm just going to show you something else, but you can stop watching now if you want. Okay, if you want to keep watching, I'm just going to show you something about scenes. The car makes it over the valley. So how about in another scene, the car continues its journey. Okay, so I'm going to go to my library. I'm going to grab my car. I'm going to call this car. I'm going to just rotate that so it's a little bit straighter. That's better. And it comes in about here. And it comes on, it continues its journey. Let's go back to scene 1. I'm going to unlock some stuff. I'm going to copy. I'm just going to copy that one. Control C. Back to scene 4. New layer. Let's call it land. Control V. I'm just going to straighten that up. I could just redraw this, but I'm not going to. And the car's going to come in here and it's going to keep going. So after about, on the car layer, let's go to the car layer, after 50 frames, I'm going to F5. I'm going to introduce a motion tween. I'm going to go to the final frame on that layer, and I'm going to move the car over here. And the land also needs to be part of the scene. It isn't changing. F5. And let's just have a look at that. So let's Control Enter. Okay, and of course I could go and get some sound for that car in this new scene that I'm making. Let's see if that car sound works okay. I'm not sure if this is going to be very good. Oh, it's not quite long enough, is it? It stops there. Let's test that. Okay, so now I have a movie with 4 scenes, and I can use this scene panel here to navigate between the different scenes and to reorder the scenes if I want. Just a few more ideas for your animation skill building.